You won't believe this, but we are moving to China. Yes, right now we're actually going to go to the airport in a few minutes, but we have left Qatar for good, and this is our current luggage situation. We've got a van coming to pick us up, so we've got to get downstairs.
You excited, kids?
Yeah.
You excited, Javi? Yeah. You excited, Joaquin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
If you happen to follow us on social media, you would have seen that we've actually been in Vietnam for a few weeks, 2 months in fact. So we're heading to Hanoi International Airport. So even though we've been in Vietnam for a few weeks, we haven't actually done any vlogging. We really needed the downtime after packing up our whole house in the last few months. So yes, we've been very lazy. We have done a little bit of traveling, not a lot, not like our previous vacations, but we did go to Ho Chi Minh City. We've been to Hoi An, Da Nang, and then I spent the last week in Hanoi. But unfortunately, you won't be seeing any content from here because we just really needed to chill. Now, as you've noticed on our channel, we've also been sharing our trip to Sri Lanka that actually happened last summer. And yes, we've been so busy, so we haven't been able to keep on top of it. And we're actually going to stop sharing some of those videos for the time being because we want to share this video of going to China right now. We want to keep it as current as possible so that we can share all the stuff that's happening, because honestly, like, we are going to the airport right now, like everything's going to be new to us, that there's going to be a lot happening. You know, we've got to find an apartment, there's so much. So if you're interested in seeing, you know, what happens in the next few weeks of our lives, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And in the meantime, we will continue just sprinkling in some of those Sri Lankan videos so that we can finalize that chapter. But yeah, I just wanted you to know what to expect.
Okay. Push. Let's catch up to Mummy. How you feeling?
I'm freaking out now. Okay, that was a bit dramatic. This has never happened to us before, but we had a little bit of drama checking in. So we gave them our passports, they pulled up our booking, and when we started to put our luggage onto the spinny thing, what's it called, the conveyor belt, the guy asked us, okay, so who should I put this, you know, bag under? And we're like, whatever, we're as a group, you know. In the past, when we have checked in, they have done all our bags together, they accumulate all the weight, and as long as you're under, no dramas. So we're a little bit confused by that question because, you know, we flew with the same company coming here, so this just felt a little bit different. Anyways, and then he proceeded to say that we had 1 piece per person, and we said, no, we actually have 8 pieces of luggage. We are moving countries, so, you know, we've got a lot of stuff with us. And he said, well, I'm sorry, but there's only 1 piece per person on your booking. And we were really confused because we flew in with Southern China Airlines from Doha to Ho Chi Minh City, and we dropped all our bags off, no dramas. We got across on the cheapest airlines across Vietnam to Hanoi, 0 dramas. And then we get here and they're telling us that we can only do 1 bag per person, up to 23 kilos per bag. And that our other bags, we were going to have to pay an excess baggage fee to check them in. And it was going to come at a whopping $240 or something like that. It was 3.8 million dong. Which is just ridiculous. And we said to them, well, they're actually just little bags, so it doesn't matter on the size, or, you know, they don't even weigh that much, because we made sure that we're, you know, very much under. And said, no, it's just per piece, so it doesn't matter the weight, doesn't matter the size. This is the first time that I've seen David lose his cool at an airport. Like, this has never happened before. He was so upset. I thought his blood pressure was shooting up. His eyes were red. He was in complete disbelief because we have been traveling for so many years. This has never happened to us before. And we said to them, you know, like, it said 2 pieces when we booked the tickets. And the guy said, no, it says 1 piece. And we said to him, like, can you explain to us how we booked all these tickets together and we booked them on your website, and on the way here it was 2 pieces per person, and now suddenly it's 1 piece per person. The guy just could not explain it. The system says 1 piece, we can only do 1 piece. Anyway, so the supervisor couldn't help us. David's losing his cool. And luckily, the guy that was checking us in, he basically she said to us, I have a solution for you, and what you can do is try and add more weight onto your bigger bags and maybe just carry on your smaller bags with you. But then we said to him, how many bags can we carry on with us? And he said, 2 pieces, hopefully. It doesn't give you much confidence. You don't want to get stuck at the gate with an excess number of bags. But essentially that's what we did. We went through each big suitcase, and they were all under by 2 or 3 kilos, and we transferred what was in the little suitcases into those, and we emptied 2 of our carry-on suitcases. I don't know if you can see them. There's just your wheelie bags, so it's like super light. It is actually so under. And we got Eva's little carry-on backpack in one of them, and then my carry-on stuff is in the other one. And this is the most hilarious part of all. We had 1 suitcase that was still extra that we couldn't carry on with us because we would have had too many pieces. So the guy said to us, why don't you just take this big suitcase and the little suitcase to the wrapping area over there and make it into 1? What? So you're literally going to check in 2 pieces, but as long as they're stuck together, it's fine. We just looked at each other and we're like, oh, this is so frustrating. Like, can the supervisor just bypass it and bypass the whole thing? He said, no. He literally said, my supervisor does not give a what you think or what anyone thinks, but we can do it this way. He was laughing himself as well, so he realized how ridiculous the whole thing was. But anyways, we got through. Everything's been checked in. We got the same number of carry-on bags with us, and we're now just chilling at the Hanoi International Airport. We've got 1 flight to go on first. We actually have 2 flights. The first flight goes to Guangzhou, China, and that's only going to be about 1 hour and 50 minutes, so very short. There's tons of shops on the Hanoi International Airport. Hey, Baba. We'll find it in a second. We've got a little playground right behind us. So yeah, we're just going to chill for a little bit before we can get on, and we're going to get some food. So we'll see you on the plane, and we'll tell you our next destination at the next location. But if you want to see the Guangzhou International Airport, we'll show you that when we get there.
Hey, Eva.
I'm going to show you 1 trick I can do.
Trousers. We're on our way. Happy's already gone. Get that bag, Eva?
We've made it on board. We've got 3 seats here, 2 behind, David and Javi. Let's do this.
Okay, bye-bye.
We just arrived in Guangzhou. We're going to head to the transfers area as we actually have 1 more flight to get to our final destination and I guess to arrive to our new home. I'm not telling you where that is just yet. All I'm going to say is that the next flight is only about 2 hours and 15 minutes or something thereabouts.
Let's go.
We finally made it to the domestic section so that we can take our next flight. Honestly, I did not expect that it was going to take this long because I think we should be boarding any moment now. But since we've already done the immigration side of things, I suppose the silver lining is that we won't have to do it when we arrive at the next place, when it will be a lot later and the kids will be a lot more tired. So 1 more flight down. we'll have some food on this one. We'll show you what that is. So after being held up at immigration and then security and thinking that we weren't going to make it to our flight on time or just right at boarding time, it's delayed. So we're actually leaving about, 1.5 hours from the original time. So yeah, that was a lot of fun stressing out.
English. Do you want food? Let's go. Alright. That way.
Okay. Great, thank you very much.
Enjoy. Have you grabbed them, right? Thank you.
No, I'll do this in We're finally boarded and we're on our way, and the kids are so excited because they got a screen each and they can watch movies or play games, which is actually a blessing in disguise because their iPads are just about to die, and we should be making it to our destination in about 2 hours. We just can't wait. We've just landed. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's very late. We've all had enough. And we still need to go get our luggage. And the kids are hungry and tired, and Eva's about to lose it. So I will have to say, considering we started our day at 8 o'clock this morning and it's now nearly 11, it's not so bad. We'll meet you at the hotel.
What do you think this is?
I think I know, but I'm not going to tell you. Also, look how freaking clever.
Sorry. Okay.
Look how freaking clever. Around the conveyor belts, they got the trolleys ready to go. So you don't have to go get your trolleys to get your bags. They're just waiting there on the line. Look, 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 look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look, Eva, what does it say? Welcome to Hangzhou. Look. Do you want a photo, babe?
Should we get a photo here, guys?
Guys, do you want a photo? Come.
Joaquin, pick what way we
Water. Cone cups.
So we've made it into Hangzhou. It is after midnight and we are completely exhausted. We got picked up at the airport and we drove into the European and American Financial District. That's where we're staying for the first few days. And honestly, the drive was very smooth and the place looks really nice and lush. So we can't wait to explore tomorrow. We have heard that this area, or this city, is actually one of the nicest cities or most beautiful cities in China. So we can't wait to check it out and show it to you. But for now, I'm going to close this off because we've got a big day tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you on the next one.